Ukraine is currently commemorating its second Independence Day during wartime, featuring a display of destroyed Russian military equipment along a central avenue in Kiev. This serves as a reminder of the country's ongoing struggle to defend itself against Russia's invasion. In light of concerns over potential strikes from Russia, there will be no parades or major celebration this year. Instead, the authorities have advised caution and attentiveness to air raid warnings, urging both residents and visitors to Kiev to exercise vigilance in the face of possible threats. Independence Day in Ukraine traditionally marks the country's break from the Soviet Union in 1991. However, it has also become a platform for Ukrainians to assert their national identity and aspirations. According to Roman Spasorpluk, a professor emeritus of Ukrainian history at Harvard, people are not only commemorating the events of 1991 but also expressing what those events symbolize today: independence, democracy, Europe, and the West. Last year, when mass gatherings were also prohibited, Ukrainians used the occasion to show defiance against Moscow, with President Zelensky giving a speech in front of a lineup of destroyed tanks in Kiev. For many in Ukraine, the holiday represents liberation from a historical period of perceived subjugation to Moscow. The country declared independence on August 24, 1991, shortly after an unsuccessful coup attempt by communist hardliners to remove Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev and reverse his efforts to reform the Soviet Union. This resulted in fears among Soviet republics like Ukraine, which were in the process of distancing themselves from Moscow's influence. To address these concerns, an overwhelming majority of Ukrainian parliament members adopted a declaration of independence, recognizing the mortal danger hanging over Ukraine in connection with the COP date. The declaration was met with jubilant celebrations outside of Parliament, where crowds waved Ukraine's blue and yellow flag and displayed three finger signs symbolizing the country's emblem. In December 1991, the Declaration of Independence was approved by over 90% of Ukrainian votes in a referendum. While Ukraine had previously proclaimed independence from the Russian Empire in 1918, the new Ukrainian Republic lasted only a few years until the Bolsheviks, led by Lenin, took control of most of its territory in 1921. The 1991 Declaration of Independence not only marked the end of the Soviet Union but also signaled a new era for Ukraine as it sought to establish a path independent of foreign dominance. Previous Independence Day celebrations often included military parades and enthusiastic crowds clad in traditional Ukrainian embroidered shirts called vyshyvinkas. However, according to historian Mr. Sisporlak, Ukrainians view Independence Day as an opportunity to reaffirm their commitment to democracy and sovereignty. He emphasized that independence is not taken for granted, highlighting the citizens' uprisings in 2004 and 2014, where hundreds of thousands of people rallied for free elections and closer ties with Europe. On the day of the national flag preceding Independence Day, President Zelensky participated in a ceremony where he spoke near a large Ukrainian flag covered with messages from soldiers on the front lines. He expressed hope that the entire free and peaceful Ukraine would one day witness this special flag.